Here comes.
That's yours. That's to yours.
He's coming to yours.
That's
Get him.
yours.
That's yours right there.
That's
You got
yours.
2 lures.
Well, I'm lifting it up.
This is mine. I know. He'll hit it in a minute. Just keep lifting it slow. Keep lifting it. Jig it a little bit. Ding. Now pick it up on it. Boom, you got him.
No,
oh, you got to set the hook.
Well, I tried to set the hook. I tried to set the hook.
Like this.
Well, I did it a little bit. I just didn't do it.
You were teasing him.
That's a nice one. Yes, sir.
Boom! That's a nice one right there, y'all. Woo, doggy boy. Wildlife Adventures, that's how we roll. What is happening, people? Hey guys, the day is January the 26th. Been cold this week. We've had a lot of rain. Just had a big low pressure that went through last night. We're out crappie fishing. We're back in South Carolina. You see Kelsey over my right shoulder here. She's tying on. She's with me fishing today. And we're out this afternoon. It's around 1 o'clock or so. And we're gonna poke around here and see if we can catch these crappie out here suspended maybe. Not sure what the low pressure did to them. But anyway, we're gonna see if we can find them out. Hey guys, stay with us. Hope you enjoy the video. It's just part of the story. All right, so dipstick color. There it is, dipstick, green color. Good crappie, about 11 inches long. So we've been looking around for these crappie and we're finding some that are up on these humps in about 15 feet of water. I'm casting.
I got one.
Kelsey's got one there. And it's a little more windy. I need to add, I've got a 16th that I'm casting.
That's a brim.
You got a brim.
A big old brim.
And anyway, we've caught bass, we caught brim, and I actually need to add a split shot to this so I can sink a little bit quicker. But anyway,
That's a big brim.
Boom. Hey, let's go catch another fish. Find them other fish on the hump. Right there at 20 feet. So we're looking at the live scope, so I'm gonna turn, it says some fish are out there about 20 feet, so I'm gonna pitch out there, 15 foot deep. I'll count down about 6 or 8 seconds and just start the lure back slow. Oh, there's one right there. You threw about, that's about 20 feet right there, so you can kind of. Boy, these jokers fight good this time of year. They always go to that side of the boat. See?
No.
They all on top of that hump right there. You can throw out about 30 feet straight towards that area. Talk to the camera. So let me show you. Look. That joker wanted to eat that lure, man. And I changed colors. That's Limeade. And that has been a good color in this dark colored water here. That's a good crappie. That's a 11.5-inch fish. Boom. And he eat that lure.
Maybe that was why he said something was funky.
I may switch over later and do some vertical jigging. Right now, it seems to these fish that are up in the water column, you basically have to need to, cast to them. They really spooky. We spot it. There's a drop off here. It comes up on a hump. I've got it on spot lock and I'm staying back from them. Sun's high and the boat is casting a huge shadow down in the water. So a lot of times, sun's behind us, we don't have no choice but to stay like we are because of the way the wind's blowing. And so sometimes you just have to elect to cast to these crappie in order to catch them, versus just, you know, continually trying to vertical jig. But anyway, Kelsey's casting out to them. She's got 2/16 on, so she's sinking a little bit faster in the water column. So always take that in consideration. Or if you got a heavier weight. Now I can switch to an 1/8, and I may do that later on because the wind don't seem like it's going to lay on us. But anyway, hey, let's go catch another fish. Got it?
Yep.
Just one jerk. Don't give him no slack back. Got it? Yep. You got it. Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Nope.
No.
A big crappie.
That's a crappie. That's a crappie.
Crappie.
There you go. Now, there you go. Break it and swing him right to you. There you go.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Like a professional.
Yeah. Can't hardly get my hand around him.
Like a professional.
Good day. A heavy jerk.
Go over to the camera behind you and you turn around and put him on.
Good looking crappie.
Okay, so I've got fish out on this flat in front of me. Anywhere from, so I've got fish anywhere from 5 to 40 feet out there. So I'm gonna make a cast in that direction. It's only 10 feet, so I'm gonna basically flip the bail, start swimming the lure back to me. And you know, maybe we can pick up on the camera a fish coming up actually chasing this lure.
I've got one chasing
Not
mine
sure.
right now.
So Kelsey's got one chasing right there, about 5 to 10 feet. Pick up on it a little bit. Lower yours back, I believe you will. There you go.
Yep.
Hold it there. Now he comes up to it, start picking up on it. Boom. Just like that right there. When you see that fish, when you see that fish begin to move towards the lure,
Whoa.
a good crappie.
Good day.
When you see that fish come up towards that lure, if you'll start picking it up, think about what a minnow does when a big fish gets close. It starts swimming towards the surface. And as it swims before it, if that crappie wants it, boom, he's gonna come up there and get it.
Good day.
Good crappie right there, y'all. I'm gonna just let the boat drift so we don't spook these fish, and if it gets over there, we'll come back into the wind. It's good crappie right there, y'all. Boom! Woo, doggy. Look, hit that limeade. Hit that limeade. I'm going back down. Okay, I'm gonna take it off spot lock and go up there. If I got the wind blowing me back, I could ease up to about 25 or 30 feet.
Yeah.
And then I let the boat come back. You know what I mean?
What?
You threw way over there. How am I supposed to throw?
There's some fish over there.
That's called a build ass block right there. Where'd that big group of fish go?
Thought they were off to the right.
There they are. Right out from them big pine trees right there.
There's one right there at 10 foot.
Yeah, but I want to cast in them big ones. We'll have one of them peel off. So I'm going to run them up to about 30 feet.
Okay.
Get a good mark on them. All right, make you a good cast. Yep.
Well, not quite.
You were probably a little bit short.
Yeah.
So we casting out. We got a bunch of fish right in front of us. And oh, there he is right there. All right, I'm pulling one up. Look, they 15 feet now, Kelsey. Boom, good fish right here, y'all. Ooh, doggy. Look at that crappie. Nice crappie right there. Boom. Pretty crappie, pretty crappie.
Got one too.
Got a double, got a double.
Yeah. Oh, he's a fighter. Woo!
Got a double. Keep the camera right here.
Oh!
You know what
He
that?
took the hook.
Broke a hook.
Yeah.
That was your old knot you tied. Ain't no good knot.
Hey, the knot didn't snap.
That knot broke.
That knot did not
That
break.
knot broke.
You
Look.
were out of your mind.
Look here. What kind of?
No, look.
What kind of Tonka toy? Look, that knot broke.
That knot did not break.
That knot broke. Wow, Lord have mercy. Let that pretty
Oh,
crappie go.
that was a pretty crappie.
Which one was it?
Huh?
Which one was it?
That,
It's the bottom jig?
yes.
Okay. So you didn't lose the hair jig. You got it?
Talking to myself.
All right. Don't answer yourself. All right, we'll see if we can get bit here. Boom. There, oh, there he is right there. Oh, yeah. Pretty crappy. Another nice crappie right there. Hit that Limeade LC shad. LC shad in a Limeade color. Been a very good color in this water right here. Boom. You actually could probably pick that one rod up right there and cast it to these crappie, since they're so shallow, I guess. And you know, done the same thing. All right, we'll get a good mark on these crappie. 30 some feet. Let it sink a minute. Boom, just like that, but folks. Get it right out there to them. These fish are feeding. What's that, the jigs? Yeah.
You got another one.
Yeah, what'd you expect?
Well, you know, I didn't even know your line was back out that soon.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna catch another one here as soon as I get back in the seat. Do what?
I said go right ahead.
There you go, thank you. So I get asked this question all the time just before we get started. How you tie that loop knot to make those two lures? There's one particular reason I like to have two lures at one time. Well, there's two reasons. First of all, I can fish two different colors at the same time to see what the fish want. We always want to do what the fish tell us to do. Second reason is we can get the lure down to the fish a little bit quicker. Now both of these lures, even the heads are different. Even though the heads are different, they're gonna sink. They're both 1/16. So it's gonna sink at the rate of what an 1/8 ounce jig is. So we wanna start with some fresh line, boom. So I'm gonna put this hair jig on the top. So we are going to feed that through the eye. And it's personal preference of how close you want to put that jig together. I like them at least 12 inches to around 16 inches. You can see about that far. So there's my hair jig. It's looped through. I'm gonna take this finger here and loop it. See that? Put your finger here. Loop it. So I've got a loop knot here. And I'm gonna pass that jig through that 3 times. This is the last time. Boom. So 3 times. So that's what you're gonna end up with. Now you want to wet this loop here. And I want to take my time and I want to pull this down.
Why do you wet it? Does it make it glide better?
To make it slide better. Yep. You want it to slide better. So it gets down to, you know, usually it's going to be within about 1 inch of the lure head or the jig. Now at this point here, I'm going to make sure that I pull the lure both ways. And you're going to put a little bit of, you're going to try to pull this kind of hard, not too hard to break it, but that's a strong knot. And so you can see the jig there. On the bottom, many people do a loop knot on the bottom. I really don't think that's 100% necessary. So I'm just gonna do a clinch knot on the bottom. And I know somebody out there is gonna say, man, I'd put a loop knot on there, get more action out of the lure. Yeah. Well, I've caught hundreds of crappie on this knot here, and it is actually quicker for me to do any kind of knot you want to make. Improve clinch knot, don't matter. One other note, if you're gonna tie this on, use just a bare hook if you tie it on to the top. It's easier to slip it through. So we're going with the black chartreuse today, simply for the reason this is brackish colored water. And I also know this is a good color on this lake. Now we may change colors. And so I will thread, this is a black chartreuse lake country bait. I will thread this on the eye. You want to keep it as straight as possible. Boom, there you go. 2 baits right here, ready to hit the water. Hey, let's go catch some fish. Still about, a little bit deeper, about 12 feet deep. But they seem like they'll come up and chase a lure though. There he is. Boom. Good gracious. Pretty crappie. Pretty crappie. That limeade. Boom.
Here's another one behind us. We got some right in front of us at 15.
Oh yeah, right in front of you. Good gracious. The line broke, but I got my lure back. All right, different color, y'all. That is the Wiley color. Boom. Wiley color. Nice crappie. Trying something different. Just trying a different color. Testing on these fish. It's hanging up back there. Yeah, weighs. I'm gonna say it weighs 1 pound 3 ounces.
He got it good. Look, he got it right in the.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Right in the hard stuff right
Perfect.
there. He wasn't getting off.
Chartreuse right there. Boom. Lake country baits.
Can't even get my hand around him. That's the biggest one I've gotten today for sure. Might have to weigh this one. Where's yours at?
It's hanging up back there, on the right there at the rod holders.
Got it.
We got right up on this flat. We got several nice crappie sitting up on the flat here, and went back to the double rig jig. Good crappie right here. Oh, sorry, Kelsey. Kelsey's coming in with one right there. Boom. Got a good double. And both caught on the black and chartreuse.
Oh, yeah.
Good fish right there. Boom. Pretty crappie, pretty crappie. We're going to keep doing some fishing, but we're going to end the video. And mainly, we found a lot of crappie up on top, 14, 15, 16 feet of water, suspended just off the bottom is where we were finding many of the crappie. Some of them were suspended up high in the water column. It was just so spooky we'd get close to them. They'd swim right off. Anyway, hope you've seen something in the video that you learned today. Hope you've seen something you enjoyed. Remember, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Remember to hit that like button, click that notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Wildlife Adventures. And as always, you remember, it's a wild life, and I'll see you on the water.